Taurus, hi. I'm going to do a general reading today for you, Taurus. And as it's a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. If it does for you, however, I will be doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. Also, just a few other things. I am open for personal readings, and the information for that is also in the box below. And I'm doing love readings too. Once a week with the elements. So I'll go through all the elements once a week. And I'm doing a soulmate and a prosperity reading once a week. Okay, so check those out on my channel. And let's take a look at what we have for you today, Taurus. Using the Llewellyn deck of cards, and I will be drawing clarifiers and bringing cards from the universe in here from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck. Changes. I always do this. I always think I'm not going to run out of room, but I do. Then I got to move everything. Okay, so we've got the Sun as a guide from the universe. Nice. It's probably the best card in the entire deck. So clarity, support, warmth, open heart. I can't say enough about the Sun. And it's showing with the Page of Cups. So it's very, very much creating the environment for you to move forward to the next stage of you know, kind of taking risks again emotionally and moving more and more into your passion. So you've kind of got it as a page right now. So just getting comfortable with that. But the Sun is at your back. The Sun is there behind you, supporting you to do this. We got the Page of Wands on you now too with the Eight of Cups. So kind of the movement is definitely there. Moving on, definitely moving on. Moving on towards, you know, something, and you've got the Moon guiding you. So it's almost like it's very intuitional, where you just sense things. Now these are in a position of influence on you right now. And then also the waiting for messages. So trusting the universe as to when and how to move on and move towards what you want. And trusting the universe will bring you, the signs and the messages for the next step of where you're going. Because you've got these pages here. But then you've got the Sun. So as I said, the Sun is coming and the Moon to be with you and to guide you. You're not alone on this. You've got the Ace of Swords showing up in the immediate past. So definitely moving towards the excitement and having the, like, really getting stimulated by this energy that's happening in your life right now. There's a stirring going on inside you right now that's waking you up. And, you know, there's this passion stirring within that's going to be, you know, a catalyst for motion and movement. It's not just external, but it could be internal as well. So it can be even around communication, ideas, just very, excited, that kind of excitement movement. So I see that already kind of being there for you. You've got the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So I think, what I see here is you've gone through a lot of growth and who you are now and what you have built around you. It's the Wounded Warrior card too, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the Nine of Wands. Oh my God, sorry about that. We got Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, so really identifying your passion, identifying what your heart's desire is, and then looking at you feel strong, you feel independent. You've got a lot of resources within you and even around you. You've developed a lot, and with that, I see you really moving towards this energy. So the Ace of Swords too, like as I said, ideas. It's like an awakening. I can see this exciting awakening happening, in your energy field. It's really cool. I'm really happy to see it. I love it. You've got the Five of Cups here. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you can now let go, because the Nine of Pentacles is also confidence. Confidence in who you are and what you bring. And, that's incredible as you go after the next part of your life. With the Sun there. So the Five of Cups is really a lot about letting go what you already know isn't enough for you, okay? Hasn't been and still isn't. So it's time to just acknowledge that, say goodbye to it, do a ritual, let it go, because it's time to then move and build something new. You've got the Page of Pentacles showing up there. So you've got, a lot of pages here, a lot of new beginnings. Page of Pentacles, new opportunities, already ideas about that coming your way. So people may say things, you may see things online, you may, stuff that you imagine in yourself or whatever, ideas, opportunities, but they're not formulated yet, but they're exciting because they're brought on by the Ace of Swords, which is that awakening, that, click into, whoa, this is, I'm awake. So letting go of what didn't work so that these new ideas can play their part. Because you've got the Seven of Cups showing up in the universe. End of the old cycle, beginning of the new cycle. I see this across the board for almost every sign. And I can see it in the world too. With this past year and a half with the pandemic. I mean, they're even calling it the Great Awakening or the Reset. Well, I'm kind of seeing that in the cards too. Maybe in a different way than, what they're talking about. But nevertheless, I can see it in the energy that it is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a whole new exciting cycle. And for you, it's very exciting because it's like all options are on the table in terms of passion, excitement, heart-centered. The divine feminine energies for you are showing up as being it's exciting. You got the Ten of Wands there. Now this is coming more from like the divine masculine energy with the King of Cups showing up. But kind of looking for a place now where you're going to, build this new foundation where you're going to actually reside with the Ten of Wands. So all this growth, all this, who you've become with this new cycle opening up. So it's not like you start brand new with this new cycle. You start brand new in terms of not taking past, resistant stuff, but more taking optimism and taking what you've built. So taking the positive things. And that's what I see with the Ten of Wands. And the King of Cups is the kind of the mixture of the masculine and the feminine energies. This could be a person in your life, and I kind of feel like it is. So it's somebody who's very soft and caring, but also has that masculine side because they're a king. But they're very nurturing, and they're comfortable in your emotions and their emotions. And I can kind of see it could be a friend, it could be a lover. You would know who we're talking about. We got the Magician. So they're kind of really helping you self-transform and therefore recognizing what you have, what growth you've done, and where you can now take that. Because then you've got the High Priestess. So this is you're very intuitional. This is coming from extremely highly developed divine feminine nature. So really, driven by intuition. And knowing that it's now time, intuitively knowing it's time to move way more, slowly maybe, but still, because you got the Chariot here, move into your passion, moving into your emotions, moving into your creative side again. And like I said, it's the Nine of Pentacles is on you. You have that sense of confidence and independence now to be able to do that. The Death card is showing up here along with the universe, so definitely a rebirth and an ending. And I feel like love is definitely coming towards you. I just kind of, because we've got the Knight of Cups, which is kind of like the knight in shining armor. Now, I kind of feel like this is somebody younger than you, and charming and sweet and, nurturing. We've got the moon there too. So it kind of makes you, like this kind of energy coming towards you. I feel like it's helping you bring out, intuitively knowing that there's so much inside you that hasn't been explored yet, that's been kind of hidden and on hold. And with the Knight of Cups coming in, there's that gentleness there that now makes it possible for you to explore some of those things in you, right? Because you're not having to kind of, be defensive or anything. And with the Death card, this is the rebirth here. So the Five of Wands showing up with the Queen of Wands in your environment. So taking your time, playing around with different possibilities and different ideas as to where you're going to build this new foundation and how you're going to build it and what that might look like. And once again, we're working with a lot of feminine energies here. So I see that kind of moving in the feminine energy department around creative possibilities, writing, counseling, healing, you know, the kind of more feminine, divine feminine nature. In a position what you want is the King of Wands. So you definitely want that balance. Now you either want it in another person, which is what I think here, or you want the balance within you. But I kind of feel like it's within another person. I think you're looking for a person that is also on the same path as you, on your path. They're on their path, you're on your path, but we're on a similar path. And that's where I feel like I can build my future, because that feels really right for me. We're on the same path. We both, you know, are building, because this is Wands, so it's all about building the future. There's a calmness, but there's still a passion there, and there's it's a very interesting combination. Okay, then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the outcome. So you're on a mission. You're on a research mission. You're on a knowledge-seeking mission. Because we had death, this is a rebirth, and we had the Ace of Swords. So very much waking up and getting excited about looking at inner and outer possibilities of expansion for yourself, because we have the universe. So the end of the old, beginning of the new, and the world is much more expanded at that place. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll draw a card from the universe now, see what that is. And this is Dear. This is Gentleness and Diplomacy. So remember I said that about you being able to explore yourself with this Knight of Cups here, because there's a gentleness and a diplomacy. So it's kind of a safe place for you to explore what the moon is now lighting up for you in terms of, you know, hidden, kind of a lot of hidden things in your subconscious and in your soul and in your passion that now can be revealed, because this is setting a, you know, a really good, safe environment, nurturing environment, gentle diplomacy around you. So this person looks really like they can, you know, what they're bringing to you enables you to then do that work and that exploration further. Okay, if this resonates, I'll be doing an extended reading. If not, I'll see you next week.